Welcome to Disctv's coverage of the final 9 holes of the 2002 Gateway Open here in St. Charles County, Missouri. I'm Brian Sullivan. Along with me is professional disc golfer Travis Flett. Now Travis, we have got a tie coming into the final 9 holes between Andy Ritter and George Smith. The other two players only 3 strokes back. How do you see this washing out?
Well, if Andy continues the play that he has shown the last day and a half, he's going to be tough to beat. George Smith's been on a great run the past month. He won in Des Moines, finished high in Kansas City, and in Columbia down the road, and he's definitely not one to count out. So it should be good fun, and hopefully we see a good match.
The weather is beautiful, the players are ready, so let's get to it. We have a two-way tie at the top between Andy Ritter and George Smith, and then trailing by 3, Steve Fornares and Beckett Carduff. First up is Ritter. We're on our first hole. It is 253 feet.
He hit that good. That looks nice. He's going to be happy with that one.
That did look real nice from up top. Ritter's been shooting well all weekend long.
Very consistent.
And up next from Columbia, Missouri, it's George Smith. Looks like he's going to go with the sidearm shot here, Travis.
Yep. He's going to throw that stable, overstable driver.
Just a slight breeze out at the moment.
Took it out a little wide, but it's coming in. Coming in nicely.
Shot.
And
Very nice
looks like
shot.
He's going to have a putt.
Gonna like that, I think.
And here's the young gun of the group. He's Steve Fornares. And of course, since he is in the final 9, he also has been shooting very well this weekend.
Yeah, he had a good last round. I had the opportunity to play with him, and he really kept his game consistent throughout the whole round.
The shot they intended to hyzer, but that straightened up and went off to the right.
Flattened out on him. He should have a good look from the backside there, though.
And here's our 4th player in the final 9. It's Beckett Carduff. And Beckett told me earlier today that he didn't expect to be here, Travis.
Well, he's really pulled his game together here. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna hold. Boy, it's gonna hold nicely.
See the putter out there?
Very
Looks like
nice
they'll be
shot.
putting. So Fornares is our away player. He's got about 45 feet to the basket.
Uphill. Coming up short. Hit the tree early. Didn't really have a chance there.
Here's Carduff.
Uphill, easy putt. Let it up and let it fall into the basket. Oh, and he just shanked it left.
George Smith is going to try his luck from just about the same spot.
Another downhiller. Put it up, let it fall in. Oh, man. He hit it right side. Just not enough chain to stop it.
So Ritter now with an opportunity to take sole possession of the lead if he can hit the deuce here, Travis.
Little uphill 30-footer. I see him jamming it.
He has been called Mr. Automatic.
Bam, there he is.
Nice, and we have a new
Beautiful.
solo leader, Andy Ritter, with the solo deuce on our first hole.
Perfect putt.
Carduff with his
Easy
putt.
three.
And everyone will be putting out, and we will move on.
Oh, George. Boy, that's a mistake you don't see very often from him.
Wow.
He's laughing about it. He can't believe it.
And George Smith just lost 2 strokes
To
and
the
now
leader.
trails by that number. Whew. And so after a lot of action on our first hole, our solo leader, Andy Ritter, now on hole 2. It's 301 feet.
They took that tight.
It's a
They didn't
big,
like it, though.
big hyzer
Put him up
shot.
in there.
The basket is tucked in.
Ooh, they like it.
Yeah.
basket's tucked in on the left side, so this hole actually plays longer than its 300 and so feet. So right there from the reaction of the crowd with a nice shot. Here's Fornaris, who trails now by 4. He's also going to take the hyzer route.
He hit it heavy. He hit it real heavy, too heavy. It's going to roll out into the fairway, looking up at the gap. He'll take his 3 from there.
All these guys are very capable of a long putt if they need to, including Beckett Cardiff, who has the pad now. That could be trouble.
He tried to cut it tight and get it up in there for the extra distance, but I don't know if it's going to pan out for him this time.
Looked like he came up short and headed into the trees. And finally after the bogey, here's George Smith.
He hit that one pretty good.
That looked like a great shot. Looks like he found some trouble.
I think so. I think he did kick out.
And Travis Flett, these players have found more trouble than we could tell from the pad.
Sure did. I think they cut an edge and rolled down this massive grade on this. Put him down about, about 90 feet uphill.
So George Smith has an Anheuser attempt to get this in the basket from about 90 feet. Nice and smooth release.
Very nice shot. Very nice shot. Puts him up there for the drop-in 3.
And based on his last hole, I think we can safely assume that he will hit that putt. Meanwhile, Steve Fornaris now with a similar shot.
Coming straight up the hill. And he slides it up in for a nice shot.
Meanwhile, Beckett Cardiff finds himself in the shul, and he's got some work to do to get to
Yeah,
the
he's going to
basket.
come out of the rough here. But actually, it's a pretty open spot over there. He's got a window. He can definitely make a run at the pin and get his 2.
Looks like we're going to see a straddle putt from Beckett Cardiff. From 30 feet?
Oh, and he pushed it right.
Reddick can increase his lead here if he can hit this 25-foot putt. They call him Mr. Automatic.
And that's why, right there.
Ah, great putt.
Uphill, gave it enough to slam it in.
And Steve Fornaris will take his 3.
Takes the 3.
Very tricky.
Just
for
over
Beckett.
the rim.
Yeah.
And we will be moving on. And we have got 5 to go. Our 5th hole, 256 feet. It's potentially an easy deuce, but it can also become a nightmare, Travis.
Yes, you don't want to hit any early wood on this hole. You want to stay clean
Keep going.
and get up on the hill and sit.
That was a
Very like
beautiful.
that. I think he's going to like that on the green putting.
Ritter earlier today took a 5 on this hole after hitting essentially the first tree off the pad.
Yeah, you hit a tree early and you really got a lot of work to get to the pin. I tell you, it's a tough hole if you don't hit the fairway.
And currently in 3rd place, here's Beckett Cardiff.
He took it tight. If he keeps going, he should be okay.
Looks like the local route to me. He's going to be safe. And he's pretty happy about it as well.
I'll take that all day.
And now on the pad is George Smith, never one to rush his game.
Oh no. Very slow, methodical.
There's a nice smooth release.
Oh boy. And he hit wood and he's at the bottom. Not a good place to be.
All the way down at the bottom. There's also a little bit of water down there. And finally, our young gun, Steve Fornaris. who's currently sitting in 4th place.
Just want a clean shot off the tee. Just like that. Absolutely perfect.
Oh yeah,
Very
and the
nice.
crowd likes that one big time.
That was a good one.
So George Smith, assuming because he was wet, he was out of bounds, but in fact there is no
Yeah, this
penalty stroke to be taken here.
streak here plays casual, so he can still card a 3 here from the bottom with a good upshot.
He's got about 40 feet of elevation to deal with, and I would say about 150 to 80 feet here, Travis.
Yeah, probably playing close to 200 feet with the incline. He's just looking to get this up to the top of the hill and give himself his putt for a 3.
And there are plenty of trees to watch out for as
Looks
well.
like he's going to throw a forehand with his stable putter.
It should hang on to the line he puts on it. As long as he can get it off in the right direction, just let the spin of the disc take care of the rest.
What a shot.
Good shot.
It's a little short, but a good shot.
Beckett Cardiff is only about 30 feet away from the basket, but he's got trouble on the left and trouble on the right.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do here. Don't know if he has enough room to split those trees up there, or if he's going to have to throw an anhyzer around.
He may just go with a short spike hyzer even. Well, looks like he's going to go right up the middle.
He must have found a window to work with. He's going to take the risk. And he pays, but he's going to be fine.
George Smith now with a 22-foot straddle putt.
Uphill to save his par.
And just like that, great par save from George Smith.
Excellent.
And I know that Ritter wants to take revenge on this hole with a deuce after a 5 this
You
morning.
can bet he does. And hitting this putt would do that. And there he is, Mr. Automatic.
He can't miss on this round.
He can't. He has got a putt. The mojo is working.
Cardiff for 3.
Oh my. Not quite sure what happened there. I think he just took that one for granted.
That is the second short putt we've seen so far in this final 9. The first from Cardiff. And he's going to put a scorecard, and he's going to put a 4 on his scorecard. For
He's not happy with that.
So, 3 holes remain in our final 9, and Ritter now with a 3-stroke lead over George Smith, who has the pad now. We are looking at 271 feet to the basket, a distance reachable by everyone. However, the low ceiling
Extremely
really
low
is
ceiling.
making
Yeah.
him trouble.
You either got to take it out wide, pull it back in with the ante, or throw a laser like that.
Like that, you mean?
Like this.
Oh, his arm line for the basket just got knocked
What a
off
great
again.
shot. Now the pressure on Ritter here to come through with another birdie opportunity.
Ritter is going to want to get the bird here and maintain his 3-stroke lead.
Because I tell you, if he birds this, that's pretty much going to cinch it in, I think. He's going to hit early wood. He's way short. That's going to be tough.
He may be Mr. Automatic, but that's looking like a
That's
fairly
going to
long
be a
putt
tough
there.
one there. But he is capable.
And sitting now in 3rd place and strokes out in the lead is Joliet, Illinois' Steve Forneris. And he crushed this one earlier today.
Yeah, he likes that laser shot like George threw the straight. He took that wide. That's not gonna work out. He's gonna have a jump putt from there though.
Looked like that came out a little early.
Low ceiling got him there.
Back at Cardiff now, 2 bogeys in a row, and he's been shaken up.
Yeah, he really needs to get a good drive here to get his head back on. And he's taking that wide route, and it's looking dandy.
And a deuce here could help him get back into
And
the
that was
tie
a
for
beautiful
3rd place.
shot. And as he skipped hard, I think he's going to be looking at a deuce. Looks like Fernandez is out.
He's got about 60 feet to go.
About a 60-footer. He's probably even with the pin, maybe a little downhill. But you got about a 5-foot ledge on the backside of the pin. You don't want to go right.
And Fernandez trying to hang on to third place. Oh, what a great bid.
Great run
Man.
at the pin. It wouldn't surprise me to see him make this. I tell you, this guy here, he's not going to lay up. He'll go for the birdie, excuse me.
He has certainly shown us plenty of deuces already today.
Hey, just
Oh,
with a great run. I think Beckett's about a 15-foot jam from the easy rough.
he should be able to make this, and he does not
another
again.
spit out.
Another one. Wow. And Smith after the deuce will have that. This hole, it's a tough one. 374 feet. It's an anhyzer around to the right.
Yeah, with a big wide opening to get into the green, it's plenty of room. And people seem to want to go far or go shallow, and he's going to come in tight, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he did that last round as well.
And he gets a generous kick out in the fairway.
Players are dealing with a bit of a headwind at the moment.
Pretty good headwind here. Definitely want to take it wider than George did. See Andy, what he can do.
This hole is real deceptive. It looks a lot shorter than it really is. And Ritter is coming up real nice.
He ripped that shot. That could be in the pin right there, folks.
That is gorgeous.
Beautiful
yeah.
shot. I think that just clinched it for him right there,
I
folks.
think you're right there, Travis.
I think that might have been the one.
Meanwhile, Forneris in third place now. And he is, looks like he's going to come out there.
Coming in real high, coming in on top of the pin. It's going to hyzer out a little bit. Great shot.
He'll be putting.
Great shot. Putting for the two.
And finally, Beckett Cardiff, who now sitting in fourth place. He could use a deuce here real badly.
Yeah, I think he just wants to get in and get his throws and get out. He's really cut that. That's going to hold out there, I think.
He may find himself safe down there.
A little bit past the pin.
Have to throw an anhyzer shot here.
Yeah, he's going to have to throw Andy out there and hope it gets in there somewhere close. I know he'd like to get this one, but it's asking for an awful lot from where he's at.
It sure is, and the wind has shifted again. It's now going left to right across where he's throwing.
He's going for it, too. He's going for it.
Oh! What an incredible run from George Smith.
What a run. Oh, my, I thought he had it. Great run.
Cardiff now about 50 feet to go, and there's nothing really in his way.
No, he should really give us a good run. And he pushed that one to the right. Didn't really give it a chance.
And a terrific drive from Steve Forneris. It looked like he was going to come up short, but in fact, he is only about 22 feet from the basket.
Yeah, pretty easy putt here. Straight in.
And like the throw he is, Steve is automatic on that one. Great deuce. And Ritter now is pretty much going to cement his victory with this deuce.
I think he's going to close the deal right here. Jam this birdie putt. Put him back up.
No problem
That's
there.
going to do it for him, folks.
What a
And a
great
bowling
shot.
green coming up here.
Smith is going to take his par. And there is one hole to go here, folks.
Ritter is on cruise control. I missed an ace by a foot or two with where he's sitting.
Cardiff takes his 3. And we come to our 9th and final hole. It's 374 feet. This is a righty hyzer. Just send it around the corner and
It's that easy, folks.
let it do the work.
I think he's going to like that.
Yep, Ritter looking real good there on his last
And the crowd
run.
applauds. And he's looking at a birdie there to go to 6 under for 9 holes on a playoff. That's awesome.
Ritter has just torn it up ever since he stepped out on the first hole here of this final 9. Meanwhile, Fornaris now trying to hang on to 3rd place. Needs to play this nice and safe.
And it looks like he did just that. It's going to come around. Oh yeah, he's going to like that. Very nice. Now George Smith trailing a leader by 3 really doesn't stand a chance. That ace isn't even going to do it.
No. But an ace sure wouldn't look good.
It would look nice, wouldn't it? First Disctv ace?
That would be correct. We're still looking for it. And here's Smith.
And I think that's going to be just a bit tight.
So Smith may find himself a little short of the basket. And finally, Beckett Cardiff from Kansas City. Cardiff, really nice guy, real happy-go-lucky golfer.
Oh, definitely a free-spirited individual. I've known Beckett for quite a while and played with him, and always a good time to play with.
That's another good-looking drive.
He crushed that.
Well, you sure did.
Coming in there. It's
shaking his
pretty
head.
Nice. I don't know. I think the crowd had mixed emotions on that one, Brian. From the short rough.
65.
That's 62 to 65. A little uphill. He has nothing to lose. I see him going for the jam.
Certainly isn't gonna. He's gonna find himself in the 3rd place. He always want to run this.
Bam.
Just what he does. Great finish for George Smith.
Great finish.
In 2nd place.
Great putt. George has been on fire the last month. He's had some nice finishes.
Yeah, I get the feeling we're going to see more of George Smith as the Disctv season continues. Meanwhile, another great punt, that time from Beckett Cardiff. Another deuce on this hole.
Everybody finishing strong here. It's good to see.
That was the best group of drives in this hole I've seen all weekend.
And Ritter, once again.
Mr. Automatic.
A little 25-footer.
We're looking for it.
Maybe 30. And he doesn't miss, folks.
He sure doesn't. Wow, what an impressive performance today from Andy Ritter.
What was that, Brian? What did he just shoot? A 7?
He just shot 2, 4, 6 down.
6 out of 9.
Final 9.
Very nice.
And Steve Fornaris now for his deuce. And it's a star deuce. What a great finish at the 2002 Gateway Open. Our winner is Andy Ritter, George Smith in 2nd place, Steve Fornaris in 3rd, and Beckett Cardiff finishing 4th. So Andy Ritter is our winner, and holy cow, Travis Flett, the guy was on fire.
Yeah, he wasn't missing anything inside 30. He's missed consistency all day. And coming into the final 9, in the lead, shooting a 6 down, you're going to win. You're not going to lose.
George Smith gave it everything he had. He's been shooting very well lately. He finished 7th at the Kansas City Wide Open recently. He's been shooting well, but just could not keep up.
Just couldn't keep up with Andy. It was tough. He had that to miss on 8, which would have brought him within 1, and he just couldn't quite close the gap. Andy was too strong today, and he's the man.
Travis, we appreciate your help this weekend.
Enjoyed it.
And Disctv will be right back.
Disc golf is the new outdoor sport for the entire family. This environmentally friendly game is now being enjoyed by hundreds of thousands of players on over 1,200 courses worldwide. For the past 25 years, the Professional Disc Golf Association has been there, guiding disc golf into the future. The PDGA is an international nonprofit member organization that serves both professional and amateur disc golfers. The Professional Disc Golf Association, guiding disc golf into the future. Disctv is brought to you in part by the Professional Disc Golf Association, guiding disc golf into the future. DiscLife.com, the world leader in disc golf. And by Gateway Golf Discs, for those who want to throw and win.
That's the show for this week. Join us next time when Disctv will take you to Lake Tahoe, California for the Tahoe Daily Tribune. And be sure and stop by Disctv online or at disctv.disclife.com. Stop by and learn how to pick up a tape of the show or send us video clips from your course. For Disctv, I'm Brian Sullivan. We'll see you next time.